number 1, Lexi Durante. And the flex, number 17, Abby Granelli. At this time, will everyone please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Let's play ball! Beautiful Saturday morning.
Abby Buchanan. I'm saying that right?
Yes.
Thank you. It's Abby Buchanan. I'm saying that right? Thank you.
Mic check one.
Good morning and welcome to the North Bergen Softball Complex right here in the heart of North Bergen, New Jersey. It's the 2026 Softball Hudson County Championships right here on HCST Athletics. We welcome you in. I'm Caden Drummeller. I will be your voice for today. It's the 1-seeded Kearny, the 3-seeded Bayonne. Kearny come into this one 20-1 on the season. For Bayonne, it is 12-9. Bayonne, the 3-seed, will be batting first. It is Abby Buchanan on the mound, and we are off. First pitch off and away and swung on and missed from Sophia Diaz. And again, we are underway. Abby Buchanan rocking a sub-3 ERA, 2.04 on the season as that one has popped up down the third base side and just unable to make the play over on third base is Gabriela Martinez. And just something to watch as we start this early game. No Kearny player on this roster has played on a stage this big. It is all of their first county championship appearances. Not much of the same can be said for the Bayonne Bees. And swung on and missed right there on the 0-2 count. Abby Buchanan able to take down her first batter of the day. And on 3 pitches at that. Peyton McGuire next to bat for the Bees and watches that first one go by for strike number 1. 4 pitches, 4 strikes for Abby Buchanan. And the freshman winds up for the 0-1. Showing bunt, swung on. That one slapped down the first base side. Those cars are going to have to look out over there all day long. But 0-2 and Buchanan in her second favorable count of the day. Again, showing bunt, she'll pull it back, slap it, and that one is out into left field. It'll be good for a base hit. Bayonne has their first base runner. McGuire will stay there at first, took her lead, but decides not to go any further. So after 5 straight strikes, that one slapped out into left field. But still, Buchanan got to be happy with how her start going so far. One of many freshmen on this roster, 24 wins for her on the season. 79 innings pitched, 23 earned runs. And that one is in the dirt. Catcher checks the runner over on first. And Buchanan once more, that one again low. And again, Kearny checking McGuire, who stands on first base. And the 2-0. Excuse me, 3-0. That one low. And a second base runner for Bayonne here in this first inning. It is first and second. There is one out. Buchanan struck out her first batter. And then following that, a base hit out to left. And then the walk. Lila Gomez now, and that first pitch hammered in there for a strike. Oh, one on the way. That one batted out. It'll get into left field, and they'll send the runner home. McGuire, the play at the plate, and she will be there in time. Runners try to advance, and they will get the runner over at third base. Gomez will move up over to second. But it will be Bayonne that strike first here in the county championship. They lead it 1-0. They have a runner over on second. And again, perhaps tried to get a little greedy there. That one swung on, and it'll be caught by Buchanan. So Bayonne leave one on. They strand a runner on second. They will score a run, and 1-0 will be the score here at the midway point of the first inning. We will be right back.
that the age? I mean, it depends. If they start screaming really loud, I'll put that as well.
Welcome back. Bottom half of the first inning here in North Bergen, the 2026 Softball Hudson County Championships. As we've noted, we've got baseball coming up later today at 2 p.m. That one over in Miller Stadium. If you can't make it, we'll have it right here on HCST Athletics. Manny Pereira will be on the call for that one. Sophia Diaz, the starting pitcher here for the Bayonne Bees, and ready for her first. That one up and away. It will go high for ball number 1. Diaz, a junior on the girls soccer team as well. Here for Bayonne, they've been extremely successful. And Diaz again, that one swung on and missed. Anastasia Gay at the plate for the Cardinals. And swung on and missed for that one. Diaz has her first strikeout of the day. So the first at bat for Kearny going the similar way as Bayonne. And Kate Schwerzler next to bat for the Cardinals. This is the third time these two teams have met on the season. Kearny took each of those first two matchups. These teams opened the season playing each other in a much more lopsided game than that second matchup, in which Kearny took 7-4. Bayonne leading this one through the first inning. And that one in there, right down the middle for Sophia Diaz, who has taken the role of main pitcher on this squad. A lot of changes, a lot of graduating seniors last year for the Bees. And that one just outside. The count will move to 1-2. Schwerzler looking to be the first base runner of the day for the Cardinals. She swings on that one, hacks it foul down the third base line, and it'll head out of play. Schwerzler staying alive, 1-2 still the count. Batting a .457 on the season. She'll watch that one go by, and count will even up here at 2-2. Diaz readies again. That one couldn't quite clip the bottom part of the plate, and the count will run full. Kate Schwerzler, 9 walks on the season. And the 3-2 on its way. Down low, she'll make it 10. So Schwerzler will be the first base runner of the day. And it's a runner on first with 1 out here for the Cardinals. Gabrielle Martinez, one of many freshmen and younger faces here on this Kearny roster, batting .463 on the season. She'll take a hack at that first one and send it foul behind home plate. Slugging a whopping .808. She's got 3 home runs and 10 extra base hits beyond that. That one low, runner goes, and Schwerzler will be in there with plenty of time. And the Cards now with their first runner in scoring position. It's 190 to the corners, 200 out to dead center here in North Bergen. One of, if not probably the nicest stadium to play ball out in Hudson County. And that one will run inside. It'll run the count up to 2-1. Martinez the batter, Schwerzler over on second. She swipes second and takes her secondary lead there, won't go. And another one will run this count up to 3-1. There's an empty base over on first. 3 walks on the season for Gabby Martinez. Diaz readies the 3-1, taken up high. And both of Kearny's base runners now coming on walks. Gabby Martinez walks 2 of her first 3 batters. And the first inning now looking just as promising as it did for the Bees. Abby Buchanan, the starting pitcher here for the Cards, now at the plate. The freshman pitcher also notches a .545 batting average and 4 home runs on the season, slugging over a point, 1.015 for the freshman. She'll watch that one in the dirt. The runners will go, and both of the runners will advance.
2 for you, Ab. Come on.
And control issues for Diaz here in the first leave 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. That one swung on and popped. It will head out beyond the press box. And Diaz gets a much-needed strike to bring this count to 1-2. Buchanan steps back into that righty batter's box. That one swung on and fouled. We'll do it again. Buchanan steps back in. Again, the 1-2, 1 out, runners on second and third. And that one will be well low. And the count will even back up at 2-2. And ready again. Diaz unloads that one. Just doesn't get the call, and now the count will run full. Again, an empty base over on first. It will load them up here. Buchanan can draw the walk. And Diaz again on the loaded count. That one swung on, it's popped back, and we'll do it again. .34 RBIs on the season for the freshman. As Diaz, who's been taking her time this at bat, readies again. And another one. So no damage done yet, but Sophia Diaz has walked the bases full here in the first inning. And a much needed mound visit here in the first. Again, just 1 out recorded by Sophia Diaz so far. She has walked 3 of her first 4 batters. And now a chance for Kearny to really do some damage. They are looking for their first county championship since 2016. They won one in 2014 as well. Those are the 2 there for the Cardinals. Bayonne has won just 1. That was back in 2022, but they have played in this game every single year since the 2018 season. So every player, not a freshman on this Bayonne roster, not on their first year with the team, has plenty of experiences in games like this. It was the same thing last year. An 8-run Hudson County Tournament Championship saw Bayonne lose in extra innings, but again, just so much experience. And Sophia Diaz, one of those players. Now trying to work her way out of a bases-loaded jam here in the first. Oh, that one swung on and missed. Madison Rodriguez at the plate. The junior batting just under 400 on the season. She'll watch that one go by, and it'll be called a strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2 now the count. And Diaz for the first time in a while with a little wiggle room. That one swung on and popped. It'll stay in the infield. Diaz calls for it herself, and she will grab it. A big out there for the Bees, and one batter away from getting out of this one unscathed. Riley Cheney, another freshman out to bat. She'll slap that one out, and it'll drop right in right center field. Making the throw home. It's bobbled. And another Kearny runner is going to score. It's going to go down as a bases clearing, either single or double there for the Cards, and Riley Cheney, with 20 RBIs on the season, will notch it up to 23. And Kearny out now to a 3-1 lead. That one just able to make its way into right center field. And Kearny's going to love that. Still a chance to do some more damage. Cheney on second, still 2 outs in this inning. That one swung on, pop back. Count will move to 0-2. Liberoni, another freshman at the plate. And that one again in the dirt, and Cheney will make her way over to third. Just one hit in this inning for the Cards. They've notched 3 runs. That one on its way, swung on and missed, so that will do it, but not before Kearny score 3. A bases clearing hit from Cheney puts Kearny in the lead at the end of the first. 3-1 is your score. Kearny leave a runner on third. That will do it for the first, and we come back the second right here on HCST Athletics. Back for inning number 2. Both teams able to notch runs in that opening inning. Bayonne just 1. Kearny able to grab 3. Abby Buchanan will take back the mound after drawing a walk and making it all the way around the bases in inning number 1. And just low on her first pitch of the inning. That one again, just low, count out to 2-0. It was walks that were the kryptonite for Bayonne in that first inning. And able to find the zone there, count moves to 2-1. And swung on and missed again there. Buchanan quickly leveling back up the count. And swung on and missed. Buchanan, 3 straight strikes after falling down 0-2 in the count. It was Mia Urbanski that went down swinging. Megan Beebe now at the plate for the Bees. That first one chopped over to third. The throw over to first in time. And quickly 2 outs in the inning. Buchanan keeping the pitch count low. Jalen Ramirez next to bat and next to try to keep this inning alive here for Bayonne. She'll swing and miss on her first. Stepping back in. Swung on and missed again on her second. Buchanan trying to make this a quick inning and doesn't get the call on the outside corner there. So the count moves to 1-2. And can't quite finish it off there. We'll do it again. That one fouled right up top. Here we go, Buchanan again on the 1-2. Can't paint the inside right there. And the count evens back up. And that one well outside. So fighting back in this count, Jalen Ramirez. And hacks at that one, sends it right down towards Bayonne's dugout. So the count will stay full. And that one low. So can't quite go 1-2-3 on the inning. Bayonne will have a base runner. Liana Polachak now to bat for the Bees. And going back, they get her on the check. And so after the walk, Kearny able to grab their third out in an unconventional way. But it finishes off the inning nonetheless. Bayonne goes scoreless in the second. They strand no runners. And that will do it for the first half of the second. We'll take a quick break when we come back. Kearny's half of the second. Back for the bottom half of the second. Kearny jumped out to a 3-1 lead in the first. They'll try to extend it here in the bottom of the second. The first pitch for Sofia Diaz is in for a strike. Moncabo, the batter here for the Cards. Another one in there. Diaz able to find strikes on her first 2 pitches of the inning. Cassandra Montalvo, the batter, and she'll watch that one go by. A called strike 3. And Diaz able to retire her first batter as she did in the first. Diaz ready's again showing bunt. That one will go foul.
Yeah, we like all played like rec together, and our dads were all the coaches, so it was like,
Lexi Durain, the batter for the Cards. That went on its way, swung on and missed. And again, quickly 0-2.
let's go. I didn't do our 5K, but
Diaz, that one grounded over the third, fielded cleanly. It's going to be a close play at first, and just in time for out number 2. And a much smoother inning up to this point for the Bees.
Let's go with 2 outs here.
Again, still only 1 hit allowed for Diaz on the day. It was those walks that did all the damage. Again, swung on and missed on pitch number 1. And Anastasia Gay, Kearny, back to the top of the lineup. That one grounded, fielded cleanly at short. The play to first is not in time. Gay able to hustle out the infield single.
Now batting number 3,
And Schwerzler now back to bat. She walked on her first at bat over in the first inning.
you better be nice.
Coming up again now here in the second. Again, 2 outs, a runner on first. Here for the Cards. That pitch low. Gay is going to try it. And she will swipe second.
Yeah, Anna.
So Kearny now putting a runner in scoring position in each of the first 2 innings. They stranded a runner on third last inning, not before scoring those 3 runs. And the 1-0 count to Schwerzler is in for a strike. It'll even things up at 1-1.
Nothing will beat the intensity of before the Hudson
That one low.
game. Holy moly.
And Gay certainly thought about it.
Nervous right now.
Come on, Kate.
That one swung on again. It's fouled back. Count levels at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Anastasia Gay over on second. The would-be 4th run for the Cards. Diaz trying to keep Bayonne as close as she can. And she'll take one to the elbow on that one.
She's our first baseman.
And Schwerzler taking a second. Looked like it got her somewhere near the elbow. And so it will be first and second now for the Cards. And obviously a big piece of this Kearny lineup and the Kearny field as well. Schwerzler over on first base today. It looks like it's her left arm. And Schwerzler making her way over to first base. Bayonne using this as a chance for a quick mound visit.
Come on, Gab!
And Gabby Martinez now to bat again. Runners on first and second, 2 outs here for Diaz. That one well low. Runners won't go. That one bouncing at least a foot or so before home plate.
Yeah, I see that. Yep. I love it.
That one swung on, chopped right back to Diaz. She'll go to third and is going to get it. And Not a very smart play there from Diaz, but she'll able to get the out anyways. Tried to go for the lead runner, and that will do it. So Kearny leaves a runner on first and second, not able to score a run. 3-1 stays the score as we head to the third.
Come on, Ab. Good defense, girls. Let's go.
Yeah. They're both capybaras.
Now batting for the B, number 3, Liana Felicia.
Back for inning number 3. Gabby Buchanan takes the mound once again. She's got through 2 innings, giving up 1 run. That was over in the first, had a very clean top of the second. Walked 1 batter that was later backpicked over on first. The count 1-1.
Come on, Ab.
And that one low.
Let him help you. Let him help you.
2-2 goes the count. 2-2 on its way, swung on, fouled back. And the count will stay. And again, fouled back, hammering that backstop over there. 2-2 will stay the count. Again, Kearny leads this one 3-1. They're looking for their first county championship since the 2016 season. That one well low. And the count runs full. There was 1 walk. Again, back in that second inning. That one swung on and ripped out to center field. It'll fall for a base hit. On the Bayonne sideline and dugout. Get a little bit of energy going back their way. And Sophia Diaz, the pitcher, now back as the batter here for the Cards. That one swung on and missed. Diaz batting .443 on the season.
Nothing but that. Nothing but heat. Come on.
And down 0-2 quickly. And she'll step out. Diaz with an ERA of just under 3.3 on the season, 3.28. And trying to see if she can contribute on the other side with a runner on first. She'll watch that one go by. It is low.
There you go.
And down goes Diaz. So Buchanan able to get her first out of the inning. Still that runner on first. And Kate McGuire now sitting in for the Bees. Excuse me, Peyton McGuire. That one well outside. 4-1. McGuire 262 on the season, 252 throughout her time with the Bees in her second season on the varsity squad. The sole run scorer for Bayonne right now on the day. And she is up 2-0 on the count. That one hit well, but fouled down the first base line. That one will head out into the street. Had a hit against Kearny in the first time they played each other. No hits in that second matchup, and she'll watch that one go by. And 3-1 the count. That one swung on, popped high, out into center field. It is called, and it is caught for out number 2. That was Anastasia Guy on the play. Again, 1-0 goes the count. 2-0 goes the count. Bayonne again, runner on first, 2 outs now. That one just low. And the count goes out to 3-0.
Come on, rear back.
Oh, watches it. It will be ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk for Lila Gomez and Bella Gonzalez. Excuse me, Lila Gomez is the batter now. And runners on first and second. Bayonne with their first runner in scoring position since the first inning. And Buchanan hammers that one in for a strike, 0-1. Oh, one on its way, swung out, popped up to center field. Guy is under it, and she makes the inning-ending catch. And so Bayonne will strand runners on first and second. Kearny able to preserve that 3-1 lead, and we will take it now to the bottom of the third when we come back. It'll be Abby Buchanan to lead off the bottom of the third here for the Kearny Cardinals, looking to extend on that 3-1 lead. She's pitched through 3 so far, allowed just 1 run. And that first pitch can't find the zone for ball 1. Diaz readies again. Swung on and missed. Count will even back up. 1-1 on its way. Looks like that one was fouled. And yes, it was. And Buchanan down now, 1-2 in the count. Buchanan takes a hack at that one out to center field. And the catch is made.
Now batting number 15, Madison Rodriguez.
Come on, Mad. Yeah, I'm deleting right away.
That was Liana Policia, excuse me, on the catch out in center. A bunt there is going to go well foul. And Diaz with a clean inning so far. Again, as we said, Bayonne 12-9 on the season, 6-4 in the HCIAL American, as that one is just a bit high. And Kearny, we mentioned their 20-1 record. They are yet to lose a game inside HCIAL play. That pitch goes wild. And the count now 2-1. That one swung on, ripped down left field, and it is just foul. Hit right below that 190 sign out in left field. With the furthest hit ball we've seen today, that one had some power behind it. No home runs yet so far in this county championship. Last year we had one hit off the scoreboard in the first inning. Diaz readies the 2-2, and a beautiful pitch there for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs, no runners on. Kearny was able to put together a little bit of a 2-out rally here back in the second. Weren't able to score any runs out of it, but they put and certainly made a threat. First pitch in for a strike, and Diaz finally seeming to set in.
Come on, Rye.
That one fouled, and yeah, that's got to hit a car out there. There's no way that didn't hit a car. Swung on, called, strike 3. And no runners will reach base for Kearny for the first time in this one. Diaz puts them down in order. So we will head to the 4th. Kearny still holding on to that 3-1 lead right here in North Bergen.
Kearny 3 and Bayonne 1.
Someone has a popsicle. It looks really good. I think I'm going to get a popsicle when this game ends. One person to show up, we could both be and enjoy a popsicle right now.
gamble.
What?
Oscar gamble.
We can unmute.
Thank you.
Number 17.
Buchanan back out for inning number 4 of service. It'll be Abigail Gonzalez, or excuse me, Bella Gonzalez, who lays down a bunt there. Buchanan able to field it cleanly. She'll throw it over to first, and it is in time for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out here for Abby Buchanan here in the 4th. Bayonne again trailing by 2 runs, 3-1. Your score here in the Hudson County Tournament Championship. It was Kearny that was featured in the Hudson County Men's Volleyball Championship yesterday. They would lose that one in 3 sets, and again, just those cars out there are getting pummeled, man. They're just, oh, I parked far, far away. Buchanan, the 1-1. And that one just a bit high. And here comes the 2-1. Can't quite find the zone there. And the count will run full. Both pitchers have had their share of walks on the day. Buchanan has certainly kept it more contained. Buchanan on the full count, swung on, grounded over to short. Fielded cleanly, the throw over to first, well in time. And a well-fielded out number 2.
Would it be right?
Now batting number 8, Megan Beebe.
And Megan Beebe now the batter. Trying to see if anything can be salvaged from this 2-out inning. No runners on. Again, Bayonne trying to work out of a 2-run deficit. Every run in this game scored in the first inning. That one well low.
I'm always thinking the only third baseman I can remember we ever had was George Steele.
Buchanan again. Misses low. I'd say so far that's her main point of missing when she does. And again, all 3 pitches so far in this at-bat, all 3 balls, excuse me, in this at-bat have missed low. The count 3-1. Buchanan trying to get out of this inning without a base runner. And that one goes low. So Bayonne will get a base runner. Beebe takes first, and Jalen Ramirez, one of only 2 freshmen on this Bayonne roster, will take her spot in the righty batter's box, and she will watch strike 1 right by her. 63 at-bats on the season. She's tallied a hit in 15 of them. Smacks that one back right to second. It's going to split the gap and get into center field. Just a perfectly placed ball there is going to give Hoboken life here in the top of the 4th.
Number 3, Liana Calicia.
Just to the right of the second base bag. And one that, in all honesty, Kearny probably should have gotten to. But the door is left open for Bayonne to do something here in the 4th. That one tipped. And quickly down 0-2. A big strikeout it would be here for Buchanan, but she'll go low on pitch number 3. Cal moves to 1 and 2.
Phil called past me and went, 4-4. I said, thank you. Phil was in center field.
That one swung on and just tipped.
And then the low drop. You can't get him there. No. I mean, at that point, I was pitching. So I had a pretty pitcher and catcher. So I had a pretty idea of how to, the strike zone. Right. And I let it go.
That one swung on. Can it split the gap? Yes, it will. And they're going to hold the runners everywhere. It was a beautiful throw from the outfield and probably the right decision. But Bayonne now with the bases loaded and, more importantly, with that game-tying run on second base. And Bayonne now back to the top of their lineup. Sophia Diaz, the pitcher, trying to give herself some help. She'll swing on and foul off the first pitch of the at-bat. That one swung on, popped, it'll go foul, and Buchanan gets ahead quickly again. Buchanan with the bases loaded for the first time today. The 0-2, and it hit her. And a bailout for Bayonne right there. It'll force in a run. And Bayonne back within 1 run and with a chance to do some more damage here in the top of the 4th. And Kearny's going to take a second and talk this over. There was some slight control issues after she was able to retire the first 2 batters of the inning, but 4 reached consecutively after that. 2 on hits, 1 on a walk, and 1 on a hit batter with bases loaded on an 0-2 count. So 3-2 now the score in this one. Kearny still with the lead. The tying run is on third for Bayonne. So Sophia Diaz over on first and able to get out of that 0-2 count. Peyton McGuire now at bat, and pitch number 1 is high and outside. In a moment, if you're Abby Buchanan, where you really got to reel yourself in. It's very, very uncommon to see a freshman starting such a monumental game. But she has done excellent through the first 3 and trying to limit the damage here in the 4th. That one swung on and fouled.
Right at her now.
Senior versus freshman with the bases loaded. 1-2 on its way, showing bunt. She'll pull it back and swing. That one is going to get through. The 3rd hit through the gap this inning is going to tie up this game at 3-3. And neither of those 3 ground balls particularly hard hit, but just placed right down the middle and sneaking out into center field. And a chance now for Bayonne to possibly take the lead. First pitch watched and outside for ball 1. Number 25, Lily at the plate. She'll watch that one go by. Count levels up at 1.
Why are they not making these plays? It's just because they're right up to the goal.
Colombani takes a hack at that one. And again, 1-2 on the count. Buchanan's got plenty of runners this inning to 2 strikes. Just hasn't been able to finish them off yet. On its way, Colombani just able to get a piece of that one. And sends it into the backstop. The 1-2 on its way again. Swung on and tipped, but it is caught, and that will do it For the top of the fourth, Bayonne, their first two batters are retired. They managed to score two after that. They will strand the bases loaded. But that will do it here for the top of the fourth. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, Kearny is going to try to respond.
And fans, today's game is being live streamed on YouTube. Sponsored by HCIAL Athletics. Go to YouTube, type in HCIAL Athletics. Game is being live streamed.
Yeah, you guys heard the man. All right, we got 54 now. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh my God, 3,000. It's a good game, man. 57.
You guys never wore powder blue, right? You always like burgundy color? We had a lot of different colors, but I don't think we really had. And you know when it was a young blonde. Not Johnny Hurl.
Welcome back. Kearny's half of inning number 4 right here on HCST Athletics. We thank you all for tuning in. I am Caden Drummiller. Sophia Diaz back on the mound. She was part of Bayonne's 2-out rally last inning that resulted in them notching this game up at 3 apiece as that first ball is swung on and just foul down the first base line. Diaz trying to keep if she see it if she can hold those 2 Bayonne runs and keep this thing tied going into the 5th. As we said earlier in this broadcast, these teams have played 2 times so far on the season. Bayonne is yet to take a matchup between the two.
From North Bergen. They're from North Bergen.
That one swung on. It is taken.
I thought I heard a while ago. Yeah.
And the count moves to 1-2. And a called strike 3. Diaz able to send her first batter back to the dugout quickly there. She's had certainly had her share of quick innings. Cass Montalvo, now the batter, pops that one up into center. And it is caught. Liana Pelosia didn't have to move too far for that one. And out number 2 for the Bayonne Bees, who are looking to make this a quick bottom half of the 4th. That one taken. Lexi Duarte. Again, another one of the freshmen batting just under 300 on the season. 34 at-bats, 10 hits for her on him. And 6 of those 10 being extra base hits. 1-1 the count. Again, this game tied at 3 apiece here in the bottom of the 4th. Swung on and missed on that one. And Diaz is a pitch away from her second consecutive 1-2-3 inning. A called strike 3, her second of the inning. And some break on that one. She'll snipe the inside part of the plate. And a beautiful pitch there to finish off the inning. 3-3 is your score. Bayonne tie it here in the fourth. We will head to the fifth, leveled up at 3.
As we move into the top of the fifth inning, we are tied at 3 in the Hudson County Softball Championship. Yeah, let's go, let's go! Now batting number 22. Hey, next at bat. Right foot back, okay? Just missed it. Right foot back.
It's a new game here in the fifth after Bayonne able to score 2 unanswered on a 2-out rally in the top of the fourth. We are tied at 3. Abby Buchanan still on the mound for the Cards. It is Lila Gomez, the batter for Bayonne. Batting .535, hard to look at. And Guy able to track that one down in center field. A little over the shoulder grab, heading out towards that 200 sign. And a big play to prevent a would-be extra base hit here to start the fifth. And certainly the defensive play of the game so far. That one chopped. Will it stay fair? No, it will not. So it'll head out. And the count will move to 0-2. Bella Gonzalez at the plate. Watches that one go by. Count moves to 1-2. That one well low. Two balls, 2 strikes. And swung on and missed. They'll say she got a piece of it. It won't matter. And Kearny able to respond with 2 quick outs of their own. Urbanski now for the Bees. It was a 2-out rally that resulted in them tying this game up last inning. And the sophomore will take ball 1. Had an amazing freshman season. Batted .279, batting .206 now. That'll go up a bit as she laces one out into right field for a 2-out single. And Bayonne has just been picking the right spots to hit these ground balls. So many of them scraping through, that time into right. Most of them have been into center. But they all count the same. As that one is watched for ball 1. Megan Beebe now the batter. She'll watch that one go low. And it looks like they almost would have had her if they tried the back pick. A little bit of a hesitation there from Urbanski on first. BB standing in for the 2-0. Takes a hack at that one, a high bouncer, fielded by Buchanan. She'll dish it over to first. It's in time.
All right, let's get the hitting, girls. Come on.
And that will do it for the 5th. So 2 innings left to play at least in this Hudson County Tournament Championship. We are notched at 3, and we'll take a quick break when we come back. The start of the 6th right here on HCST Athletics.
Leading off for the Cardinals, number 2, Anastasia Guy.
Kearny will start it at the top of their order here in their half of the 5th inning. And that one taken inside. It'll be good for ball number 1 for Anastasia. Diaz still in the game. She's pitched 4 innings, allowed 3 runs, all of them coming in the first. Her past 2 innings have gone 1, 2, 3, looking to get the first out here. The play at first is just in time. Or no, excuse me, it'll be a foul ball. Would have been in time. The ball was fair, but instead count will move to 0-1. Guy with a good eye on pitch number 2. And the count will move to 2-1. That one chopped, and it will go foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. On its way, and it looks like it got Guy's leg. And she will head over to first. And not a scenario, not a piece of Kearny's lineup where you can really afford to be given free base runners. Schwerzler now at the plate. Schwerzler, who's has a solid day so far. We'll take a word with their coach and get ready to step into the righty's batter's box with no outs and a runner on first. Shows bunt, runner goes. The play at second is not in time. Anastasia Guy able to put herself in scoring position. And the go-ahead run, now 2 bases away. They'll lay down the bunt this time, and it is just perfect. They're going to send Guy home, and she'll get there without a throw. Just a perfectly placed ball that seemingly no one wanted to go field. And it'll put Kearny up 4-3 in this one. Schwerzler now over on first. And Diaz in some trouble. Runner goes again. Throw down to second.
Yeah, there you go, Gabby.
And Gabby is there standing. Excuse me, Schwerzler is there standing on second. Martinez, a swing and a miss on that one. Abby Buchanan stands on deck. The 1-1 swung on, line to short, it is caught. And no chance to double up Schwerzler there on second. But Abby Buchanan will come up here with an out. That one will go low. Swung on a rope, that one, and it will go foul down the left field line.
Mike, what did you watch for now?
What a hack you got to be happy about if you're Abby Buchanan. Watches that one. Runner thought about heading over to third. And a funny story here, we're sitting out in front of the entire Kearny fan section. I'm actually wearing Abigail Buchanan's mom's sunglasses right now as that one is popped up. Gonna need sunglasses to get under that. And it is caught for out number 2. The pop up over to first, made by the first baseman.
Now batting for the corner.
Mike, you never change, Mike. You're due, Maddie. Let's go.
Maddie Rodriguez next to bat with 2 outs and a runner on second. She'll ground that one up, and they'll send the runner. The play at the plate is cut off. Kearny jumps back out to the 2-run lead, 5-3 now the score here in the bottom of the 5th. Riley Cheney. Now the batter. Runner goes, that one popped out over to left, and it is caught. So that will do it for the end of the 5th. Kearny will strand a runner on first, stealing second as that play happened. Would have most certainly been a run had that one dropped, though it does not. 5-3 your score. We are through 5 here in North Bergen. We come back, Bayonne's half of the 6th.
Leading off for the Bayonne Bees. Top of the 6th inning. Number 2, Jalen Ramirez.
It'll be Jalen Ramirez to lead things off for the Bees. Abby Buchanan still on the mound. She's allowed 3 runs coming into this 6th inning. The first pitch over to Ramirez is low. And a moment where here, if you're Bayonne, You're going to try to lean on that experience. As we said, all their players not in their first year with the program have played in a county championship before, as that one hits off a lamppost out in the street, and the count moves to 1-1. But that is where their biggest and possibly only advantage in this game lies, in that they've played it so many times. 2-1 the count. That one swung on, chopped. It'll be fair down the first base line, and no one able to get to it in time. It'll be an infield, awkwardly placed single there for the Bees. Multiple white jerseys going for it, but wouldn't have mattered. The hustle there from Ramirez will get her the infield single. And Bayonne with 2 runs to make up after that 2-run bottom of the 5th. Liana Policia out in center. Watches that one go by for a strike. She'll take a hack at that one. It's roped, and a chance for the double play. They won't get it. But a beautiful hit there, and an even more beautiful catch over at short.
Now batting for the Bees, the leadoff hitter, number 10, Sophia Diaz.
And Sophia Diaz, and what an opportunity this would have been for Bayonne had that ball gotten through. Still plenty of time to do something here in the 6th. But now Sophia Diaz, and back at the top of this Bayonne order. That one popped foul, and unable to give chase. It'll head out over the fence. So 0-2 count. Here, pitcher on pitcher. That one swung out, hit out into center, and Guy is right there to make the catch. The 2 hardest hit balls of this inning, both going for outs. The lightest one in for an infield single, and that's the lone base runner Bayonne has on the inning. And Peyton McGuire is going to have to do something if Bayonne wants to keep this inning alive. Slaps that one down the first base side, and it stays in play, but no white jersey's able to get there in time.
Typical dad. Yeah. Come on, girls. And again, she's not getting around on you. Don't let up.
That one again slapped by, same area, and won't be able to grab that one over the fence.
Keep throwing hard.
But we'll do the 0-2 here with 2 outs again.
This girl likes to put a bat in front to confuse you.
That one is not going to get called a strike.
Where was that one?
And the count moves to 1-2.
Right now, Ab. Hard, high and hard.
And that one, it's going to hit Abby on the comebacker. The play at first is in time, and they'll get her. But Abby Buchanan took that one hard. It was right back at her. And standing up, but pointing at that left hand. And a tough one there. Kearny, again, able to get the out, bounced right back towards the plate, and able to make the play at first. So, at the very least, Buchanan will have a second with the inning being over to sit. And Buchanan walking off
Be tough, kid.
on her own power. The freshman has pitched 6 complete innings here in the Hudson County Tournament Championship, allowing just 3 runs. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, Kearny's half of the 6th.
She throws righty, right?
Yes.
If it hit her hand, maybe it got her on the glove.
So that's gonna hurt later, but.
Leading off, Kearny Cardinals. Number 8.
Come on, Nicole. Start it off, Nicole. Let's go.
Nicole Liberoni will take a hack at her first. Here in Kearny's half of the 6th. That one will go just foul. A few feet down the first baseline. Sophia Diaz still in as the pitcher for Bayonne. Showing bunt, she will bunt. Diaz able to get to it, gets up quickly, throws to first, got her! And just in time to get Liberoni at first. A wonderful play from Diaz to get back on her feet. The Kearny fans out here in center not a fan of the call.
Go to the replay.
That one popped up. Fielded at second. No time to make the play.
Oh, this was out. Good hustle. You start to get abusive.
So an infield hit there on that one.
Cassie?
Cassie?
Yes.
Come on, Cass.
It looks like
Oh, she was out? You got it? Okay. All right, Diego.
Don't ever admit to that.
I will, Diego.
Don't ever admit to that. Microphone's on. Yeah, what's the matter with you? Get him out of here.
so. The umpire, after chatting it up with Kearny's coach, and now the umpires are going to have a talk here, all 3 of them. So it looks like Kearny's coach went out with Jim Pickle with some complaint about how Bayonne was structuring their lineup, or at least that's usually how these complaints go. But it's unusual to see it from the batting team. Usually it's an out-of-order hitting that will go for an out. But we'll see. The umpires talking it over by the pitcher's mound right now. Yet to see any indication from any of them. And now talking it over with Coach Pickle. Again, these disputes usually about batting order, but it looks like the complaint was made by Pickle and his team batting right now.
Number 12, Riley Carbajal.
So Riley Carbajal will be the batter. No indication from the umpires, so we'll play on.
Come on, Riley.
And 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. That one swung on, runner went, but it'll be tipped off into the backstop. And Kearny has been going non-stop these past couple innings. Runner will stay this time. That one slapped over to second. They'll get the runner over at first. Won't try for the lead runner over on second. But the run
Come on, Anna.
could give the Cardinals a 3-run lead. Now stands 2 bases away. Again, Kearny leads this one 5-3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Bayonne will have 1 more chance to put up 2 runs come the top of the 7th. They hope they only have to put up 2 runs. That relies on Sophia Diaz and the Bees getting out of this inning unscathed. That one pops up. It'll head foul behind the press box. As we've said multiple times throughout this broadcast, Kearny looking for their first county championship since 2016. They have 2 in program history, their first coming just 2 years before that in 2014, as that one is sent out to left field, and the catch is made there. That will do it. And Kearny 3 outs away. Bayonne with 1 more chance. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, the top of the 7th, right here on HCST Athletics.
And at the end of 6 innings of play, Kearny 5, Bees 3.
I don't know if you heard, but I mentioned that I was wearing.
Come on, Abby.
Yeah, I probably should know when she was pitching. And I was like that. Yeah, well, this is the first. That's the first time with parents wore out sunglasses. So for next time now I'll know.
I think it was start to
Back out.
3 more outs separate Kearny and their first Hudson County championship since the year 2016. Bayonne trying to keep themselves alive. They'll need 2 runs to do so. 5-3 is the score through 6. Abby Buchanan, after taking a comebacker in the 6th inning, is back and pitching in inning number 7. She looks to go the distance. She's allowed 3 runs so far, as the freshman readies for the 1-0. Able to get that one in for a strike. The 1-1 just a bit high.
Doesn't seem as quick from the ground. Come on, Abby.
Columbani at the plate. That one is well low. 3-1 now, the count. And the name of the game for Bayonne right now is base runners. That one low, it'll be ball 4. And Bayonne will start inning number 7 out with a runner on first. The tying run now at the plate. Lila Gomez next to do it, batting .535 on the season. Slugging .718. And they'll go for the back pick there. And oh, she looks like she would have had second in a rundown now. And the chase down is complete. And Kearny able to get out number 1. That's their second out on a back pick so far today. And it looks like Columbani might have had second if she just kept on chugging, but decided to turn around once the throw came in. And now the task that much harder for the Bees. Swung on and missed. 1-1 count now to Lila Gomez.
Yeah!
1-2 goes the count. And Kearny 1 strike away from being 1 out away of a county championship. That one ripped out to left field, and it is gone. Bayonne is 1 run away. Lila Gomez knocks that one out to left center field. It is her 2nd home run on the season, her 6th of her high school career. And this game now that much closer. The first home run on the day for either team. And 5-4 now the score And that pick over on first, now looking that much more impactful. The defense for Kearny, phenomenal all day. Guy with that running catch in center earlier, able to pick off 2 runners on the base paths, and none bigger than that pick back on first a few plays ago. And now Kearny just needs 1. Bayonne is going to take a second to talk things over. Head coach Samantha Maggio. That first pitch grounded over to second, fielded cleanly. The throw over to first. And Bayonne has 1 more out to their name. That was Bella Gonzalez grounding out to second.
Hey, let's go. Keep doing it, Kearny.
Mia Urbanski, the last batter. Abby Buchanan trying to finish this one off. This pitch called off before it went in. It will not count. And it looks like first base might have been a little misaligned. And they will call no pitch. The first base umpire did wave it off before the pitch came in. That one swung on, chopped foul into the parking lot.
Nothing slow, Abby. Nothing slow.
That one again swung off, put in the same spot,
High and hard.
and Bayonne down to their last strike.
No change, no change. If she does change up, I'm going to punch her when I see her.
That's her mother, so she can't punch her.
0-2.
Same way.
Buchanan trying to finish this one off. Waves off the first pitch. That one is hit out and foul down the right field line.
Why did you die for that? What's the matter with that kid?
So it'll stay 0-2. And it'll stay with Bayonne down to their last lifeline. And it looks like they've run out of softballs. So they get one down from the press box.
Hey, 9, all you. Okay, let's go.
And Buchanan steps back in. The freshman in a monumental spot. 0-2 on the way, it's low.
Come on, pop it here. We're back.
1-2. That one well short. Let it go too early. Rolled its way to the plate. And the count evens up.
Settle in.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Kearny still 1 pitch away. Buchanan the 2-2. Low.
Gotta bring it up. No freebies.
In this game that has been tight all the way through, the count will go full. 3-2 on its way from Buchanan, and it's low. The tying run is on first. 3 bases away. 1 extra base hit away from tying this game. It'll be Megan Beebe. The senior takes a hack at her first. The play at first is in time. Kearny win their first county championship since 2016. And they do it on the back of one of their youngest rosters in program history. Abby Buchanan goes the distance, the freshman pitcher allows just 3 runs in 7 innings of service. 4 runs in 7 innings of service. And 5-4 will read the final score here in North Bergen. No need for a bottom of the 7th. A tight one all the way through. No team ever led by more than 2 runs. It was Bayonne that struck first in inning number 1. They scored a run. Kearny responded right back with 3. And it wasn't until later on that Bayonne would score 2 to even it up. Kearny would respond with 2 of their own. And the lone home run here in the top of the 7th, not enough to bring Bayonne back. So that will do it for our coverage here of the Hudson County Softball Championship out in North Bergen. We'll keep it here for the trophy presentation. But from myself, Caden Drummler, that will be all. We wish you all a great weekend. We'll have coverage of the Hudson County Baseball Championship. First pitch of that one scheduled for 2 p.m. today with Manny Pereira on the call. We hope to see you then. And again, if not, have a great rest of your weekend.
Yeah, get good ones. Go get him, Jim!
North Bergen Athletic Director Jerry Maeda is presenting the championship trophy to the Kearny.
Big pick-off. Big pick-off. Wow. It doesn't get any bigger than that play.
No, they would have had to get up to bat again. That's crazy.
Fortunately, in a sense, it would have been 2, 3, and 4 coming out top, which did nothing this time. But it's all right.
Oh, you never know what would have happened. That's crazy.
Oh my God. So there you go. You're not the last team to win the county title. Taken away.
No, I'm feeling like tears coming on right now. I don't know why.
Taken away from you.